New details tonight about the shooting that happened in Holmes County yesterday afternoon, killing 2 people. And we're going to show you a Facebook Live video from one of the victims yesterday. You can see the 2 females arguing at a home on Emory Road.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm talking about, like, I done watched multiple videos, Facebook Lives, and videos of people, losing their life and stuff like that. And I gotta say, like, this video right here, man, I'm talking about, it just, I don't know, maybe because it was women, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it disturbed me. Now, y'all already know how I do on Hood Educated. Y'all already know that I don't be showing those type of violent videos on my platform. However, I will have the video link in the comment section, pinned at the top of the comment section, so y'all can go over there to the Patreon and check out the full video. However, allow me to break this thing down for y'all, right? Here it is, right? We got 3 women. Actually, we got 4 women, right? Down there in Mississippi. Something happened. I don't know what happened. All I understand is this right here, that they had some type of altercation going on where 2 of the women pulled up to the other women's house. Now, the sad part about this whole demonstration is this right here. They all family, y'all. It's family. So now they had some type of altercation. They going back and forth about something. The 2 cousins pull up to the crib, right? When they pull up to the crib, you can hear, it sounds like, that she's an older woman. And by the video, you can tell that she's an older woman. She's telling Tatiana, which is, in matter of fact, let us do this first. We want to say rest in peace to the sister Tatiana. And we want to say rest in peace to the sister Carissa. Because those are the 2 women that lost their lives. We want to extend our prayers to the family. And we want to say condolences to them, right? So you hear the older woman saying, T, get off my car. And I'm talking about she yelling at the top of her lungs, T, get off my car. She cussing and all this and everything. And the woman that's recording the whole thing, which is Carissa, from my understanding, it's Carissa, she's in the background, talking and, she's, talking crazy basically, right? Telling the woman that comes out the house with a gun, Carissa tells her to put the beam on me so we can see who you shooting at. Now, while she's talking and doing that, the other sister, Tatiana, is sitting on the car or truck. And the woman is begging her, get off my car, get off my car, get off my car. And she's just sitting there. Nobody is trying to fight or none of that. And the only reason why I believe that no one is trying to fight because the other sister came out with the gun. And so, that stopped everything, right? But however, they did come there to do something. Because you hear Carissa say, we ain't no internet thugs. We pulled up. What's up? You know what I mean? As if they want to engage in some type of, altercation, physical altercation though. So now, while they doing all this back and forth, the woman with the gun asked the older lady, which one do you want? Do you want T or you want Rissa or something? I can't get the pronounce of the other name she said, right? But I'm assuming that she's talking about Carissa. And she's asking the older woman, which one do you want? And she got the gun like this out and asking the older woman, like, which one do you want, her Or do you want her? And the older woman say something like, I got both of them. You know what I'm saying? And when she said that, you can see this woman move this older woman out the way, pulls the gun like this, and shoot Tatiana. As soon as she shoots Tatiana, she jumps off of the car, the truck or the car, and she tries to flee. Her and Carissa is trying to run now. This sister with the gun chase them both down. And while she's chasing them down, she's shooting and she's yelling. When she shoots Carissa, you can hear, and you see it on the camera, you can hear Carissa fall by a vehicle or she falls by something. And you can hear a car door slam. Somebody gets into a car. I don't think it's Carissa at this time because it seemed like she was on the ground or her phone hit the ground. But you hear a car door slam and then you hear the woman with the gun steady yelling, get away from here, get off my property. Y'all want to play on my property? And the woman that's in the car or on the ground is saying, okay, we finna go. Okay, we finna go. But just for me looking at the video, I believe that it was another woman in the car and she was the one saying that, okay, we finna go, we finna go. Because you hear Carissa, man, y'all, listen to me. You hear Carissa like, after she gets shot, you can hear her continuously say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But when she's saying I'm sorry, like you can hear the life leaving her. You can hear it, y'all. She like, I'm sorry. Like you could tell like it's sincere that she is like, I'm sorry. Like she didn't know it was gonna get this far. And now that she's shot, she's like, okay, she's basically like begging for her life that this woman don't shoot her no more, because it sounds like when she fell, the woman ran over there to her, shot her a couple of more times, and then hit her with the gun. But you can't see this, but you hear it. And some of y'all might say, hood educated, how you know she hit her with the gun? Anybody that's in the streets that done been in, listen, please, Allah forgive me for some of the things that I have done. I done demonstrated that measure before, and it's a distinct sound. You know what that sounds like when you hit somebody with that metal. You know it. All my hood educated residents that's from the hood that been in that life, and if they had to demonstrate a measure like that, they'll tell you it's a distinct sound when you hit somebody with that pistol. It's a distinct sound. And that's the sound that I heard when I just heard that. And she's yelling, get the off my property. Now, the sad part about the whole ordeal, y'all, is this right here. Kids was outside. And when you see Carissa trying to run back to her car before she's shot down, you see a baby seat on the hood of a car, and you see a child on the hood of a car as this woman, Carissa, is being chased down and shot to death. This right here, I'm talking about, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's a cold-blooded video, because the end of it, when you hear this woman like saying she's sorry and stuff like that right there, just, it touched the old hood educated heartstrings, man. I'm like, because this the thing right here, y'all. Listen, let me just tell everybody something. Anybody that's watching this video. When somebody pull out a gun, whether they be family or a best friend or, whoever, when somebody pull out a gun, zip it. Throw away the key. No more conversation. Politely walk away, get in your car, or get away from them. When somebody pull out a gun, all that, hey, come on, what you gonna do? Kill me? Yeah, you gonna have to kill me. You don't mean that. Just like that sister that just died, unfortunately. She was telling that woman, put the beam on me so we can see who you aiming at, hoe. That's what she said. Put the beam on me. Put the red light on me so we can see who you aiming at. And she lost her life because the woman actually did put the beam on her, shot her, and killed her. When somebody pull out a gun and they already disturbed, they mad, they upset, they angry, they emotional, get out the way. Yeah, family gonna argue, family gonna fight. I done had fights with my cousins. Yeah, these type of things happen. But when somebody pull out a gun, cousin, friend, best friend, homie, whatever, ain't nothing else to talk about. You done pulled a gun on me. I gotta go. I gotta leave. Because you gotta understand something, y'all. It's one thing for them to pull the gun out. When they pull the gun out, they are letting you know, listen, I'm done with all the talking. I'm done with all the jibber jabber. When I pull this gun out, you should respect this. You don't respect me because you talking crazy to me. But when I pull this out, you respect this and go on about your business. But when somebody pull a gun out and you still disrespecting, you don't respect them and you don't respect this power and authority that he just or she just showed you, then you putting a person in a situation where they feel like they gotta prove something. Oh, I gotta show them how serious I am. You see what I'm saying? I gotta show them now because I done pulled this gun out and they still acting tough. They don't even respect this. Understanding that this thing right here with me behind it can take life. But they don't even respect that. So that encourages people. Then you dealing with pride and ego. And you dealing with emotions. No, I gotta let this thing go now. I gotta shoot them a couple times because they still talking crazy. They ain't even scared. Now I'm scared with the gun in my hand. So I gotta do something. Don't put people in these type of situations to take your life. Life is way more precious than whatever they was arguing about or whatever the altercation was about. Life is way more precious than that. And we gotta realize that. We gotta really understand that. Because now here it is, we got 2 sisters gone. And ain't no telling what's gonna happen to those other 2 sisters. The one that was there, that was arguing with them, and the one that was that did the shooting. From my understanding, down there in Mississippi, they got that property law. Somebody come damaging your property and all that, you got the right to shoot to kill. You got the right to protect your property. Now, y'all down there in Mississippi, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just the understanding that I got. I don't know what's gonna happen to the other cousin, the one that did the shooting, but let me say this right here. I understand self-defense laws. I understand that. And Carissa and Tatiana was running away from her. After that first shot, when she first shot Tatiana, they both ran away. They didn't run towards her, putting her life in more danger. They was running away from her. And she still shot him down. But what tells me a little bit about her, that she got a little sense, because when she was shooting him, she was yelling, "Y'all want to play on my property. Y'all want to play? Y'all coming on my property. Like she understood that, look, y'all on my property acting crazy. I can use this. But they was running away from you. I don't know now. Y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know. Is it like that in Mississippi? If somebody on your property, even if they trying to flee, can you still use deadly force? Because from my understanding, when you running away, all violence, all gunshots and all that supposed to cease because the problem is leaving. There's no more problem no more. But in that video, y'all, I'm telling you, and it's a short video. It's not a big, long, drawn out. It's probably about 7 minutes or something like that, 5 minutes or something like that. But just so much chaos happened in those 5 minutes. And not only that, y'all, the kids, these kids watched their mother or their auntie or whoever it was, they watched them get shot down by their other cousin and family member and die. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. I'm going to continue to follow this story because I know there's more that's going to come out with it. If I said anything that caused you to think, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Allow me to give a shout out to the homegirl, OG, Chi-Town Sweetie, for the $25 cash app. Thank you, and I appreciate that. Let me give a shout out to the big homie, Atu Haman, for the $10 cash app. Man, I really appreciate that. Thank you, bruh. And let me give a shout out to the homie, Chad Edward, for the $31.63 PayPal. Thank y'all, man. I really appreciate all the donations. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.